Welcome back to my channel. My name is Fem, and let's get back into Noble. We do have quite a large household. Again, we shrunk a little bit and then we grew back, which seems to be how it goes. We're still working on a castle over here because she's apparently needed 3 times to do a full castle. I guess. Not sure why. And over here, where is he? So many people. I'm trying to remember where he is. I think he's in the middle. Yeah, there he is. Here is the one that we're trying to follow. Unfortunately, his wife is 56. I don't know if she's going to have a kid. I don't know if she can now. And that's really bothersome because that means Henry's line is going to die. But if I could, I mean, even if I got his father, it still wouldn't be Humphrey again. We'll see how this goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. Oh, finally we get a masquerade. I've been waiting for that for a while now. I really have. I really have been waiting for that one for a while. Who do I want to go in here, though? I kind of want Claudia to keep going, so I'm going to put Claudia in there. We do have... Okay, that's 4 females, so now I need another male in there. Okay. So yeah, always look at what you have in here. You can always tell what's a male and what's a female. So, okay, let's see. Do we have anyone who would be good for this? Because, like, no one has really good wit in our household right now. Even though this is the household where, we're full of wit, supposedly. I don't know. In the grand halls of House Billytor Rose II cast a fortunate gaze upon Gale Purpose. Amidst awkward small talk and a minor mishap involving spilled meat, unbelievably, this mirthful blunder led to their engagement. Yay! At least you got engaged. I'll send your sister with you. I don't know who's going to be able to get this. I need a boy. Jet. I mean, Giletus might work. Arthur might work too. Let's go with Giletus. Hopefully it goes well. We can only hope, guys. We can only hope. Excuse me for coughing. Alright. After an arduous collection across House Salister lands, Krivix, every log crate. She didn't get a whole lot, but she got enough. Alright. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Avima II defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the horny schemes of House Salister? So, Avima. I'm trying to remember which way Avima is. Okay, I found her. Right here. Avima. There we go. Well, that's good. I'm glad that that's going well. Despite fierce competition, including a suspiciously radiant maiden from afar, Alis IV charmed Walburmis with a heartfelt poem about lost chickens, prompting immediate engagement. Yay! Good job. I'm going to send Ganymede. Good job. Roswin. Maybe we could go with Roswin, but he was not the initial, and that's what bothers me so much. He was not the initial. He was the kid, but he wasn't the initial, so I don't know. I'm really hoping they have a kid, but oh no, Humphrey the Seventh died. Even if I had gotten him with a kid, with another female to have a kid, it wouldn't have been Humphrey the Ninth. It just wouldn't have. I think someone else just died. Who Oh no, not Gunteld. I liked Gunteld. She was very, very, very helpful in a lot of things. Alright, we're gonna send Titan to go to that funeral. It did work, okay. Malige, after a stunning display of forced smiles and cold clammy hands, Ren the Third and Alilde were reluctantly bound in wedlock. Aw. Ever thrifty aunt. Reluctant doesn't necessarily mean they won't have kids. Malige, in a daring display at the House Crankam court, Amarima III resorted to catapulting a bouquet directly at Rossington II, securing his prized engagement. Nice. Good job. I'm going to send Alish. And I have heard that if you send eligible, people to those that you can possibly get married, we'll see. In a spectacular display of indifference at the House Sour of Aurora courtship gala, Feynman II ignored Humphreys. Are you kidding me, Feynman? You're kind of a douche. She's gorgeous. How can you just ignore her? Rude. Sometimes. Let's see. Who can I give it to? Let's have you go take care of that. Help with that at least. All right. Well, let's see what happens. And we're almost at 200 years too. Another person's sick. Oh my word. I'm just gonna send Hyacinth to go help with that. Let's see. Who can help with this pregnancy? Okay. Russi, please help. Malige, against all odds in the suspiciously slippery dance floor, Rose II and Galbupus exchanged vows with a single relative fainting. Oh, without a single... Yes, one single relative fainted. One singular relative fainted. I'm sorry. Oh, he might be good. Okay. I will give you to Humphrea, and I will have her father help. They have not had any more kids, which, I mean, is what it is. They had one. But at least Rose II got married. I don't know how far that's going to go. Things just... anyway. I don't know how far things will go. Stagnant after a while. Take your husband with you? Can he go with you? Oh, no, you can't. Has to be a young person to go with. Huh. I guess I'll have you go with then. Alright, so we need someone to help. Okay, you're gonna help, my dear, because you're pretty good at it. Malige, as the air in the Housester estate thickened with the stench of herbs and potions, Steborus IV became the unfortunate recipient of the embarrassing epithet Steborus IV the Jinxed. Aww. Wow. That was quick. They're like, oh, we lost one. Let's have another one. Sure. That works too. They lost one. Now they're going right back to making more. Go for it. That's fine by me. Maybe if I send her there, maybe it'll give her a little inkling. Maybe she should have a kid. I don't know if she can, though. That's the problem. Is like I don't know if she can. Sucks. As Aegis graced the feast at House Sabudor's estate with her presence, their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Golia the Fourth. Oh, another Golia. Perhaps just maybe House Alastor is gaining a bit of trust from House Sabudor. As the feast at the House Sabudor estate raged on, Golia the Fourth managed to spill an entire goblet of wine on Hyacinth the Third without a second thought. Oh, that sucks. So nothing happened there. Darn it. I tried. Malige, after a suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows and a priest who nearly knocked it off, Rossington II and Amarima III emerged triumphantly wed. Good. I think they look good together, beaming at each other as if nothing could possibly go wrong for at least the rest of the day. I don't think I have anyone to go to the bandits. Malige, as the incense choked the air at the funeral, Titan kindly surrendered their seat to a weeping courtier. Okay. And this one, a purse dropped, no vows forgotten. That's good. Just as vows were exchanged, priest niece with such force. It was declared an omen of prosperity by the ever-practical entourage of House Meliavator. Spirits rose, contracts were signed, and while Burmis and Alis the Fourth sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. In a classic case of oops, my sword slipped, Ganymede accidentally sent Rosava the Third to an early grave at the wedding. How old was she? Why did that put it down there? That freaks me out because that should not be there. Okay, that was really weird. She didn't even. I don't think she was even married. She was 59 and she wasn't married? Huh. Intriguing. I guess that can happen. I guess her sister could help. Who's getting robbed? Well, there's a funeral here. Let's send you. Oh, Crystal died. Did she ever get a... She did get a Crystal the Third. Okay, so Crystal's line did continue. And it looks like maybe we might actually end up... Who is getting robbed? Oh, there she is. So Golis is getting robbed by some bandit leader. High wit. She does not have high wit. High fortitude would save her. I mean, we're not lacking for money. So, I mean, I could send Blossom. Interestingly enough, Blossom ends up getting married to the bandit leader. That would be funny. I don't know if that can happen. I don't know if that's something that can happen because she's not a bastard. I don't know. Maybe it can. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever had that happen, so I don't know. It's one of those things that I just don't know about. Arila. I'm gonna give you to Rosawin because I don't know. I kind of like. I think they would look. I think they would look good together. Yeah. All right. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Crystal III, Salister, brought forth a robust, legitimate girl. Good job, Crystal. More babies. Fine with me. Crystal. Now we have Crystal IV. So if Humphrey doesn't continue his line, we are going to have to find someone else. And so far, Crystal's doing good. And then we also have Rosalind over here with the 4th. So we may end up having to go that direction, which sucks, but it is what it is. At the house Billy Court, while other maidens performed dreadful lute serenades, Humphrey II boldly recited text codes to impress Adusi II. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Apparently charmed by such riveting fiscal knowledge, Adusi II wisely agreed to the engagement. I don't know because they have that what is it, accent, and I'm just not sure. I don't think I've ever done. I think I looked it up and I never did manage to figure out what the accent what it means or any of that stuff, like how it changes the accent of it. I don't know. Still trying to find someone to help with the pregnancies. It's not as easy as it looks because no one is good. Because what she's looking wit, of course. Of course, she's looking for the one thing we have lacked for a while now. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Ren the Third, Alild quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! Yeah, Alild can help. There you go. She's got wit. There you go. She's got amazing wit. Did her son get wit? Kinda some. All right, how did this go? After a bewildering round of mass matchmaking, Galetus III found themselves engaged to Gunless by the peculiar decree of the Masquerade Ball. Seems even House Salator can gain fame for simply not leaving empty-handed. Okay, no title. They have really high wit. Okay, they're cute. Not like that's a huge thing. After Clotta IV was conveniently paired with Gilliwad II by the most dubious rules, the ball's hush was interrupted as Wilness II dispatched Contima with remarkable flair. Congratulations to the new betrothed, and condolences to those less fortunate in both love and survival. Contima. I kind of want to know what she looks like, but I don't think... Oh! Contima was siblings with Quineria. So Quineria is still alive. That's good to know. And she's down to the 4th, possibly more. I don't know. Noabald, Walpus, and Reed. Well, okay. They're still alive. I'm happy for that. So we got Gilliward, no title. Okay. He's 27. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to send Web Burmas and Titan. Let's see how this pregnancy went. As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Avabila Salister finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Avabila held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world to the bemusement of all. Where is she? There she is. Yes, we are changing your names to... Unfortunately, I can't go with Steberus because the other had died. And I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. That seems a little silly to me. Let's see. I have so many names. Let's go with Sirius. There we go. I do appreciate all the names. Keep going with the names. Super helpful. I have so many names. Some of them are names that are already on my list, but that's fine. Malige, as the final stone was laid on the new House Salister castle, Guinevere Salister managed to approve a grand staircase that leads directly into a wall. Truly, Guinevere supervises with all the care of a sleeping goat. Oh, she's careless now. The Masons, Ladder, and Adenirix the Fourth's face. Ooh. At the grand reveal of the freshly finished castle, Adenirix the Fourth insisted on ascending the scaffolding for a panoramic view, despite the mason's warnings about unfinished business. One misplaced step later, a rogue ladder swung round and bestowed a splintered kiss across Adenirix the Fourth's face. Now the castle stands proud, and so does that unfortunate new scar. And then she proceeds to die. Oh, Adenirix, I am sorry. I'm going to send your daughter to your funeral, your namesake. So, okay, so now we're falling Humphrey or Lupine. So here's the thing with Lupine. Is tiny. It is very tiny. We do have one title here and two here. So we would lose a count title, a baron title, and another count title. And we would lose Rose again. This is my luck, isn't it? But is Humphrey even going to have a kid? They're just not having kids. Humphrey's line is actually massive. Like, look at all this. This is Humphrey's line way over here. You have to go with Humphrey. I'm losing Rose again because this just keeps happening to me. 'Tis life, I suppose. But let's see, what titles do we have over here, though? I just want to see. So we have a baroness title, a countess, and a baroness. Wow, we do have more titles over here. And then a count and a baron. Okay, so I'm not losing as many titles as I thought. I might possibly be losing. So we are going to go Humphrey again. I am really hoping Humphrey has a kid. It would be nice. Rose has gone down to the fourth. Maybe we'll see her again. I don't know at all. I mean, it's his life, you know? Also, I was going to say her title hasn't gone to anyone yet. That's a lot happening at once. As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Rose the Second heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Yay, another girl! Defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses. Gilbertus couldn't be prouder. That is funny. Wait. Oh, no, that's Ren over here. I'm sorry. Rose the Third. Yay. I was seeing Ren. My bad. So we got Rose the Third. So that's something. Anyway. So who is this initially going to go to? Amarima? She's not a part of ours. If we can get somebody with our side. Okay, so nothing happened at that funeral. Someone from our side. MT would be nice, but she doesn't have any kids. Well, Adatus, you would be perfect. Alright, Iotia. Let's see if we can get you married to... I suppose there's Jet, and then we're going back into the other family. I don't care about the other family right now. Let's try Jet. Who can help with this? Kaylee. And I'm not helping with that. Just I'm not. If they die over there, it is what it is. I'm not really helping with that. It's fine. After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern wench has tankards, Erica... Oh no, I'm sorry. You had so many kids and now you only have 3 left alive. I'm so sorry you lost your wife. Well, 4. 2 of them died. I'm sorry. Poor Ren. And oh no. Hyacinth died. Oh, wow. This is going horribly for them. Um, let's send Cloricus to go, I guess, to that funeral. My liege, while serenading under a chandelier at House Billy Tor's lavish gathering, Rosalind, the 6 narrowly avoided disaster. Okay, and that was it. So, no courtship. Well, that sucks. As the dust settled from the robbery, Blossom chastely bashed Watfie's head with a heavy tome while avoiding any lewd banditry. The Scullies and the entourage were spared for their indignities. Yeah, no, it didn't get her married. It could have, but after a week haggling with a flock of merchants who claimed their goats were nobler than Cruix II, she returned with a single suspiciously aromatic sack of onions, just enough coin to buy a round of meat on discount. Well, this is going wonderfully. Who died over here? Oh, Leogarius died. Let's have your grandson go to your funeral. Okay, lots happening, lots happening. Did he get it? Baron by decree and purse by accident. As the master of ceremonies droned through the legalities, Adetus II conveniently discovered a signed scroll under Gunteld III's chair, making the claim to the barony rather unassailable. The gathered nobles gawked as a courtier, tripping on their own velvet, accidentally kicked a forgotten pouch of coins straight into Adetus II's lap. The title and treasure landed together, both by official word and most fortuitous mishap. Yay! I knew he'd get it. He has really high wit. How did this go? After an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel. This makes me want to make sure that they have a kid with a goat name. Galetus III and Gunless left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. Yay! Good job. Am I going to remember that? I don't know. My liege against all odds in the suspiciously slippery dance floor. Humphrey II and Adus the second exchanged vows with a single relative fainting. I keep saying with a single relative fainting. I'm just going to change it. It's a single relative fainting. Come on now. All about that one particular relative that just couldn't help it. They faint every single time. After pelting Iotzi the third with awkward poetry and 3 questionable love songs, Jet the second secured an engagement. Yay! We get out of our households and into Greykai. Oh, I'm happy for that. That actually makes me happy. During the wedding of Clot the Fourth and Gilawad the Second, they got Titan got some money after suspiciously lengthy exchange of vows, and a priest who nearly knocked off Gilawad the Second and Clot the Fourth Salister emerged triumphantly wed, beaming at each other as if nothing could possibly go wrong for at least the rest of the day. I don't know why she's crying. It's kind of a weird thing to be crying, my dear. As the halls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Joanna finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Healthy, legitimate son. Good job, Joanna. My liege, with an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Vima the second had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. Good job. My liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Kim the second brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Wereburmis the third limp with pride and exhaustion. All right, so do we have anyone over here who could help with that? Yes. Avima, you can help with them. Do we have... Ooh, Athaman the second. Ooh, high wit. Let's have Anne go for that, and we'll send Gilawad to go help because he's very good. That's what they needed. They needed wit. Okay, he's very witty. Good. All right, what do we got going down here? Anything important happening down here? Okay, there is some. My liege, as mourners wept and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own road, Adenirix the Fourth discreetly accepted a crate of turnips payment for services rendered from a sheepish courtier before the priest could finish mispronouncing Adenirix the Fourth's name. I'll have one of you go deal with that, I suppose. Oh, that's a lot that just happened all at once. Oh, and we have babies over here. Let's have you help with that, since how you're over there. I mean, I could have had someone over here, but I just don't want to take it up. All right. Who over here can help with this? Actually, I do believe you might be the best, Peckett. Anything else over here other than an argument? That is just probably silly between an 8 and a 15-year-old. I mean, I agreed with my sister, but we were much closer in age. Much closer in age. We're like 18-ish months apart. So we are definitely close in age. So I have been advised that you can get weddings can happen with the hunt. I just don't think I've ever had it happen myself. So I'm not sure if it happens. Cool. If it doesn't, I don't know if that really matters that much. I suppose if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, that's fine. Let's get off my tail. Let's have you go. Do you have any other things? Yes. I just wish it would kind of stack sometimes, but that's okay. Because there's just so much happening all at once. Okay, so the argument ended. As the news of Aelus III, Salister's grave illness, spread like wildfire, Aelus III lay in bed, their life hanging by a thread. But lo and behold, they defied all odds and made a miraculous recovery, leaving House Salister with an air of newfound prestige among the other houses. Good. Malige, as the howls of the House Salister estate echoed with the screams of Chub, the Crystal III finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. A healthy, legitimate boy. Which means we have an Datus III. Good job, darling. And over here, Malige, in a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Aelus IV defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could win amidst all these stuff? Anyways, so now we have an Aelus. As the priest stumbled through the vows, Jet II and Iotia III exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union, while Luthada somehow managed to fatally bean Iotia II with a poorly aimed celebratory glob. Are you kidding me? Oh, Iotia III is cute. I love that hairstyle. It's so cute. Wow, her charisma's really bad. And she's rude. Rossington. Randus is probably okay. So Randus is now single. They may be looking for eligible maidens to marry. In a masterclass of misplaced affection and inebriated romance, Anne found themselves rejected by Athaman II, yet mysteriously managed to part with more than a broken heart and an illegitimate pregnancy. Okay, so I did mention it in my previous one that Anne, that's the name of my mom, so it's so funny. Oh, my mom. My mom's name in this game had an illegitimate kid. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm spending too much time laughing on that. It's still funny. As the bachelors of House Bilitor fumbled over their words and tripped over their feet, Gilaward II remained a relentless person defending their charge. Okay, so that's good, but oh my gosh, that is too funny. I'm gonna have to tell my mom later. In the throes of agonizing labor at the House Salister estate, Rose II could not bring the baby into the world. Aw. She's over there just having babies. She's just over here having babies, or at least trying to have babies. Honestly, Rose III is cute. Not high wit, but her health is at least good. So Gilburpus has high health, and she has pretty high health. Okay, so, well, how does that make sense? I don't know. On the manicured lawn outside the House Salister estate, Guinevere and Ilrinus II both ran out of crossbow bolts, declaring a draw with a stray shot. While a stray shot took off Guinevere's leg, much to the horror of a passing sheep. Why did the passing sheep have to matter? Okie dokie. A passing sheep mattered. I'm going to send you to go help with that. We do have someone dealing with getting... That's fine. Kim, let's have Rose help with yours, I guess. Oh, here's the illness. Do we have anybody? Rossi might help quite well. I don't want her dying. Her health is really, really good, so she might actually fine. But still. There goes the there goes the other household, guys. How big is it now? It's smaller, but we all know that means nothing in this household. Especially because we're trying to marry everyone off. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to marry everybody off, but I'm going to try and marry off as many people as I possibly can. So there may be, unfortunate, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 maidens, gentlemen who just can't get married. And I apologize. A torture trip, total calamity. As the feast was winding down, Joanne the Billy Torch tried to impress the guests by juggling flaming torches. Unfortunately, a rogue torch slipped from their grasp, setting Golis' exquisite cloak ablaze. In a frantic attempt to extinguish the flames, Joanna tripped over a random servant, landing face first into the dessert table, solidifying their reputation as the unluckiest host in House Billy Tor. Poor Joanna. Are you married? No, not anymore. I mean, she was. She had a kid. And I think, wait. Her kid was Gola, and I think Gola married into the household, but I think she was part of the house that we unfortunately just lost. So, yeah. Anyway. A feast to remember. As Demis II bid adieu to their delightful host, they accidentally tripped over a peacock feather, causing an entire tower of cheese wheels to come crashing down upon them. Oh, right. Improved slightly. Like, look at all these. They're really high. So we have devoted, loyal, that could become devoted, and then we have over here confident. Also, have you noticed all of these are the houses that broke off from us? No more House Crankheim. Because we just had another one. Darn it. So the most recent house that split off is called House Salupanor. Salupanor. Interesting name. Where? Right here. There's Billy Tor. There it is. Lupine is who it went off to. Bud, Maliava, Rover, Billy, Diresia, and then those are just other connections, Winchester. So, yeah, intriguing. I'm going to send you to go help with that because you're really high. After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Avabila brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Stebris III limp with pride and exhaustion. Even though he's not the one who had the kid, but sure. Okay. Oh, health is really, really, really low. What is his stats? He has good health. Why does this happen? Like, her health isn't that bad. I think that is... It keeps happening to where literally, like, her health is not that bad, and his health was, like, high, and it gives me, like, 1 tick. And I'm like, what? That makes no sense. I think something's going on with that. It's really just lagging it. It's just... I don't like it at all. It's just not good. Okay. Let's do this name. Let's do Zoe. Okay. Let us continue. Oh, Florian. Oh, alright. I did see that before. My bad. I'm already forgetting what I've seen and what I haven't seen. It happens. You can help with that pregnancy. Is there any more? Okay, no. I tried to get Rosalind married, but, you know, stuff happens. Arthur, I tried to get Arthur married, too. Just nothing. It's really hard to get some of these married, because just... it really is. Okay. It's over here. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Gilliward, the second clot of the force quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. She's meek now, but we have a Gilliward. Okay, what about this one? Malige, in a bustling public place, the charismatic Malige attempted to convince Rosman IV to swap their count title for an enchanted potato. Enchanted potato. Fueled by their insatiable greed, Roswin IV wisely clutched onto the rank like a miser with a coin purse. Thank goodness he is greedy. In this case, thank goodness. How did that go? After a grueling collection tour of the many estates, Gunnar II discovered every barn and stable suspiciously empty. They managed to get some things, but, it happens. So here's the thing with this. I don't know if I have a good squire, and that is very, very, very something you need. If you don't have a good squire, don't do it. And I'm not going to because I don't have a good squire. We're almost at 200 again. She's not old enough yet. Not yet. Malige, as thunder crashed and nurses flared about, Joanna survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I'm sorry, sweetheart. After 12 hours of groaning, threats, and clever bargaining with wayfaring oracle, Gunless delivered a squalling, legitimate boy, earning the title Gunless the Canny, as Galetus III collapsed in proud exhaustion. What happened here? Aerial antics amidst the pheasants. As the feast at the House Sabador estate reached a fever pitch, Arthur stunned all by somersaulting into the hall, narrowly avoiding a flying roast pheasant. With goblets clinking and a merry band playing, Posey couldn't help but be impressed by Arthur's audacious antics. This unorthodox display has certainly cemented a newfound trust between House Sabador and House Salister. Dang it! I wish that would have said impressed, enough to be engaged. But no, just impressed. Rude. When House Sabador's jester began juggling flaming torches atop, Florian seized and helped, yes. To the bafflement of Posey, Wilfrida II cowered under the grand dining table. Boar's heads, scary things. Scary. It seems so. Again, I've had an instance where I've actually had what was it? So it was fish, and they gave me like a fish. It was like full fish, and it had the head and the eyes. It was cooked, but had the head and the eyes, and I was not that happy about it because I'm like, did not like that. So these ones you can also end up getting married if they don't have a spouse already. Potential. But more often than not. Why are we getting into so many of these? Stop it. Oh, Clerics died. Do we have her kid? Her kid hasn't married yet. Oops, that's my fault. Wait, Clota. No, darling, no. Stop it. Adatus. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna have Wilfrida help, I guess. And yes, I know I can help with this. I guess I'll send him to help, I suppose. And another one died. Rebelge the second died. She only had one kid. Wow. Let's go with your husband, please. Between shrieks and spilled broth at the house estate, Humphrey II delivered a legitimate son, while Addas II, overwhelmed by the graphic realities of pregnancy, toppled lifeless onto the flagstone, apparently outdone by a bit of blood and screaming. Are you kidding me? Humphreya! How? Okay. Sure. Of course. Just of course. Of course it has to happen. Ah, my gosh. I know I need to get Arthur married, but honestly, if anything he could be useful. Oh no. Zoe's sick. Wait, Zoe a boy or a girl? I thought Zoe was a girl. Now all of a sudden he's a boy. I am so confused. I could have sworn it was a girl. I could have sworn that was a girl. Was it not a girl? Am I having a hard time remembering these things or something? Caster, sure. Oh my gosh, I could have swore it was a girl. I don't know what's going on. In a dazzling display of questionable marksmanship, Adatus II managed to graze their own cheek with a crossbow bolt. And Diana tripped over a particularly stubborn sheep, leaving both Scar and Diana's dignity behind? Sure. Astonishingly, Clotta IV and Legoat Balthus III both managed to miss each other with every bolt. Good. Thank you for not dying on me. Oh, my word. I'm gonna have you help, I guess. So many sick. So many people are sick. It's making me sick. Not really. I'm not really sick. I'm just being dramatic, of course. After Libel and a ragtag gaggle of bandits tried to relieve Margot of their purse, a vigorous wrestling match ensued. Margot snatched the bandits. During display of vigor, Rhett leapt from their horse like a knight possessed, flinging themselves at the ragtag bunch of bandits with such force that Libel might now consider an early retirement. Maybe she should. She's a bandit. Shouldn't be doing it anyways. I need to get her married as soon as possible, too. We need wit. Of course. It's always about wit. The family of witty people does not have a lot of wit anymore. Oh, she's perfect. Go with her. Do we have anything else? Oh, sickness over here. After weeks of coughing up more phlegm than a tavern ventured as tankers, Alarilla III finally succumbed to the illness. Well, I guess I gotta get Jason married again. They never even had a kid. Wow, this is going wonderfully. So many deaths. So many freaking deaths. Oh my word. Feynman? Wait, didn't we try and marry Feynman previously and didn't work out? This is not going well. I did say I wanted to get Krurix married, but I don't think she's an option. She's busy. I could wait till she's not busy. True. I could. Hosting a feast. Let me try and send all the eligible people, I guess. After a marathon of dull poetry and wilted flowers at the courtship, Roswin the Sixth managed to secure Posey the Second Sabado's hand, though Posey accepted only after sighing loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows. That's fine. Crystal, you can go. I need to... Oh, it's Clotta that's sick. It's in Sangoris, but I don't think he... How's her health? Fortitude's pretty good health. Not so good. I'm gonna send him because he's actually pretty decent at it. Alright, I was gonna wait for this to finish, which did. And another sick person. Oh my gosh, too many illnesses. A chest full of regrettable generosity. After a lengthy parade of speeches, Krurix III ceremoniously handed over a chest bulging with coin to Robilus III, thinking it would curry favor. The crowd gawked as Robilus III accepted both the chest and the vacant count title, grinning like a cat with cream. Dang it. I don't think they're in our household. Nope, they're not. Well, we lost a title. She's not married either. Intriguing. I wanted to get Krurix married, but she's making it hard. Another one. Do I have anyone available? Just Blossom go help. So many things happening at once. I'm trying to make it to 200 before I end this episode. I really do want to get it to her. Okay, it finished pretty quickly. As the crown was placed atop Krurix III's head, a bird promptly relieved itself on the new baron's shoulder, sealing both Krurix's title and the embarrassing monarch, Krurix III the Jinxed, in one unforgettable swoop. Alright, you're gonna go here, and who's gonna go with you? Let's send Sangarius. These do not result in marriages of any sort, which kind of suck. Just money and status and stuff. Mainly money. As the priest stumbled through the vows, Roswin the sixth and Posey the second exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union. While Idoda the third somehow managed to fatally beam Posey with a poorly aimed celebratory gun. So Posey the second marries and her mother gets killed by a sister? No, just someone in the family. Sure. Guess that's how it goes. As Arthur graced the feast at House Diresiator's estate with their presence, their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Wabernus. Trying to speak. Wilfrida, you can help with that. So many illnesses. Alright, let's keep going. I want to get to at least 200. Okay, we're at 199 at least. I heard some noises I didn't like. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Iotia the third had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy legitimate boy. Yay! How did this go? Logic's deadly dance. As the illness ravaged the House Alistair estate, Castor found themselves bedridden, their logical mind calculating every symptom. Despite the pleas of this superstitious Castor confidently proclaimed their imminent recovery, believing that their only cure for their ailment was a vigorous dance. With the entire household watching in disbelief, Castor sprang out of bed and began twirling with wild abandon. Alas, their last step was a fatal misstep, as they tripped over their own logic and fell lifeless to the floor. Well, there goes our bastard. I'm sorry, Anne, you definitely don't have a kid anymore. As Petkit the second coughed up their last breath due to an unfortunate bout of illness, various servants scrabbled like headless chickens while the doctor declared the obvious. Petkit, there's more death, so much death. Oh, so much death. Rosawin, you're gonna go to your... I guess, whatever. However... A liege at the house there of Aurora Court, Crewix III attempted to win Feynman II with a serenade involving 3 goats and an off-key lute, but alas, Feynman recoiled, and Feynman is a annoying pain in my rear end lately. Let's try with Liam II, because Feynman is kind of a annoyance. I am not going to say untoward things that I should not. Maliava, Guntella... You'd be good with a lot of them. Florian would be the best. Oh, she's Maliava. The 8th? I'm gonna send Florian for you. You have anyone over here possibly better? Oh, Ganymede might be a perfect match. Okay, I'm gonna send you to go do that. And do we have anyone for this one? No. Nope. Because I sent... Yes, okay. Well, I just want to get to 200, guys. Before I end it, I want to get to 200, and we lost our bastard. And lost our kid. Holy free holies, I just noticed how hot it is outside today. I'm in Texas, so it's 100 degrees outside right now. Woohoo! Glad I'm inside. With AC. In a dazzling display of diplomacy at the courtship in House Maliavator, Florian serenaded Maliava the 8th with a charming tale of dragon saving, prompting an engagement. Yay! I'm going to send Aditus. Do need that eventually. Legarius, I'm going to have you go help with that. No, we don't have anything else over there. I don't see anything else so far. Oh. Funeral. Nothing happened. I don't think I have anyone. Oh. I can do that right now. As mourners wept and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe, Aelus V discreetly accepted a crate of turnips, payment for services rendered from a sheepish courtier. I don't think we're going to be able to collect those dues. That's okay. With a wink and a poem so dreadful it nearly wetted the court roses, Ganymede managed to win Guntella II. seconds hand, much to Feynman's horror. Feynman is just... Anyways. And somehow House Sarvor's trading pledges. I'm gonna send A-list to go for that. What did this go? The unfortunate demise of Meekness. No! Clotter the Third lay in bed desperately clutching an herbal concoction that promised miracles but delivered none, as Clotter the Third whispered one last wish for a less insipid soup. A passing bard tripped over a chamber pot, sending the bedside candle flying and setting Clotter the Third's linen sheets ablaze. Are you freaking kidding me? So perished Clotter the Third, not in a blaze of glory, but in a blaze of bedcloths. She died because... Are you kidding me? Yeah, she may have died during illness, but she died because of it. Oh. Wow. What a way to die, man. Whew. Setting out to collect... God, gonna wear the second found peasant's miraculously allergic. She still managed to get stopped. Oh my word. Like, what is going on in this household? Oh, this is insanity. While bedridden with a ghastly illness, Quiricus III distributed all their sweets and blankets to the servants, earning the moniker Quiricus III the Benevolent. Against all bets, he made a miraculous recovery and demanded extra pudding. Oh my gosh. This household. What is happening to this household? What is going on in this household? I have no idea. I have no idea what is going on in this household. Oh my word. Oh my word. We made it to 200 at least, guys. I'm probably not going to collect that because the person who does have that title, I don't think is alive anymore, is available. Oh no, she is available. Okay. I just didn't go far enough over. Okay. All right, guys. So we made it further. We've had some interesting moments. Humphrey got married, had a kid, and then he died. I still haven't gotten Hyacinth married, and I'm so sorry. I don't know if that line is even going to continue. I keep forgetting she's over here. She's 49. I don't know if she'll be able to get married. Jason got married. She died before they had a kid. So many people died. Yep, he's not going to be able to have a kid unless she dies before him, and he has... And he's not chaste either, guys. He's not chaste. Dang it. We may have to go with someone else. We would lose our progenitor, but, you know... We lose the line that comes from the progenitor, but it may have to go. We could go with Rosalind. He's pretty good on that. A-list is down to the 5th. Yeah, Anne had a unfortunate kid and ended up dying pretty quickly. We have Crystal. Could keep with Crystal. She was one of ours. Wow. It's going fabulously, isn't it? Quiricus has been here, for quite a while, so we could keep with them. We're only at the 4th with them, so, I don't know if I'm going to get our line going, but wow. So, guys, that's where we're at. We did manage to shrink the household a tiny bit, ever so little. Not a huge amount, but ever so tiny. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We are so close to 100. We are like 4 away from 100. And I'm wondering what we're going to do with it. I do want to create a Discord server, and you can give me ideas in there once I finish that, because it's going to take me a minute. I got to set it up correctly. But I think I am going to create a Discord server, and I'm going to post it in here so you guys can join. I don't know if it'll be in this video or next one. I'm still working on the Discord server, so bear with me. I'm trying to figure out a good name for it and everything. But if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you guys do like my content and you're not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. I have a lot of videos. Still working on continuing more. And again, if you guys have any more name suggestions, please keep going with those. I love them. So fun. Thank you guys so much for everything you've done. I thank everybody, every subscriber, everyone who's commenting, liking my videos. I thank you guys so much. And just putting your name in the game is just a way of thanking you too, as much as I'm already thanking you right now. Um, I look forward to what's going to continue with this. I want to keep going with this, so let's keep the momentum going. Hopefully, it'll keep going, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.